Hello Skylords and welcome to the rPvE of Meta series. This video is about the Worldbreaker Gun. So, Worldbreaker Gun goes boom. Let's do this. Starting off with a frost start. Put him to the tier 1 position. And I was kinda low on slot options. I couldn't take a Glyph of Frost with me. But I think I will do alright. Makes the start a little bit harder. Let's see if we can take a orb or not. Doesn't look like it. Put up some decoy. Try to get healed up. That didn't work. Let's try to take the wares at least. Wares don't fight back, so it's less likely that they pull something. So let's raise a nature up. Funny enough, this deck was suggested by Emma and I was playing around with it somewhat. And now that I'm thinking let's record a video, by pure accident, he also joined and is my mate now with the deck suggested by him. So, let's freeze them down. Take over one of the makeshift towers. And let's also add some home soil. And as the camp is down, let's flee. I didn't play this deck against fire yet, so we will find out how good it is. Same game again, freezing them down. Taking one of the towers. And let's focus the flyers. Especially the Magma Spore has some pretty bad attack that kills loads of squads. I'm killing off my units because I see that there's a cross section here. And if we would attack this camp, there would just be more incomings. So I'm going for T3. Rest of the orbs is frost. So we get access to Kobold Inc, which will make our Worldbreaker guns spawn instantly. Can already put up a construction hut. Add a Shrine of Martyrs. And let's see. Ah, they are frozen already. That was close, that didn't work sadly. Ah, I can make another freeze. Which will help me with my void. Put up a breeding ground. Freeze again to help them. And now let's put up a Kobold. And these are my buildings here, so construction hut is not needed anymore. And I'm spawning a green vine. And now I also don't need breeding grounds anymore. So let's see if we can hit the spawner here. Also help a bit. Let's go to the spawning building and let's just hit it again with another frost shot. Do another freeze for the void return. And let's go to this path here. So let's put up a construction hut. Now that the Kobold Inc is activated, everything comes off instantly. And let's spawn a Worldbreaker Gun into their faces. And seems like Emma saved me from me not paying attention. Also put up a breeding ground. Ah, spawner is still alive. That's not so good. Let's hope for a freeze. And now let's connect the Sky of Sage and enter snowball mode. Put it up as a shortcut. And maybe I need the breeding ground still at some point. So the Kobold is up again, so I'm activating him. And let's find a spot. And let's just walk through. Using stone share. And let's just put it in the back. And to make sure it survives, putting up some crowd control. And another breeding ground. Oh, the Kobold is already gone. That's sad. Using the frost shot to disable the volcano. So the Worldbreaker Gun from the other side did make indeed boom. I would love to have energy for a frost shot, but I don't. Now I have. Sadly, this is all out of range. Non-zero chance that I die now. Just freeze them all again. Yeah, that's the problem with the Worldbreaker Gun. The range is quite close. So let's just activate the Kobold and put up a new one right into their faces. Let's see what the dragon says to my gun. Well, it didn't fire. Too bad. Let's go into the other direction. But the breeding ground is already here. Let's take a second green worm just to make sure I don't die. Let's call this 4. And let's see if one of my guns fits here. It does. And one of my guns fits here, hopefully. Oh, no, it doesn't. But at least the other one was ready to help. At some points I will have to destroy them, naturally. See if the Kobold is up again. And it is. Let's activate him. Put the gun there. Let's make a freeze to get the void back. The spawner is already down. Let's deactivate the... Let's deactivate the volcano as well. Put up the stone shell. And somehow my Worldbreaker Gun didn't make it. Need more freezes. So you could upgrade this deck, of course, with a second Worldbreaker Gun, since I'm now running out of charges. But I think we got the basic proposition clear. What is happening here? And with the Comet Catcher, you would have, or with the Altar of Chaos, you would have a greater range. But that's just how it is. The Grimvines together with the spells do also a nice job. But the basic proposition would be to spawn Worldbreaker Guns right into the camp. And buff them up with some sages. Maybe add the construction hut if you have the click time for it before you put the Worldbreaker Gun to make it even cheaper. And the Kobold just makes everything instant. And that's a pretty nice deck. Thanks to Emma for suggesting this. And see you in the Forge, fellow Skylords.